My live stream. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to today's mathematics IQ test. Okay, nice to have you here. Hope you guys are good. Welcome to this series. So today we have an interesting IQ test, mathematics test that of course I created myself as I used to. So you guys, the mathematics test is so interesting. Dad, I would love you guys to crack your brain. Let me see. I mean the mathematics test. Let me see the people that are intelligent. Let me see the real mathematician, the people that the people that will get the right answer, right? So you guys, I'll press it on the screen, and of course, at the end of the live stream, I'm going to tell you guys the final answer, and of course, explain the reason why, as we used to do it here, you guys. And of course, drop in your answers in the comment section. I'll be here, of course. I'm not going anywhere. I will be reviewing all answers and interacting with you guys. And at the same time, other people can also learn. Yes. So you guys, without further much talking, let me just show you guys what I have, and I'll be stepping aside for you guys to see the screen very well, because if I stay here, I'm going to be blocking the screen. So the first question is this one, which I'm pasting on the screen right now. Yeah, so I'll be stepping aside. Let's see how it goes. Your comments matters a lot because that way it makes this class live stream to be lively and interactive. So let's go, guys. So the question said, I am the oldest. My sister is 20 years. My brother is 24 years. The last born is 16. How old am I? So normal mathematics, mathematics question. Okay. This is a mathematics question that requires calculation. It is straightforward. It is not something that I forged. It's something that is real and straightforward. I am the oldest. All you need is just to think and you get the correct answer. The people that are smart are really going to get the correct answer. Trust me. I'm the oldest. Okay. I'm the oldest. My sister is 20 years. My brother is 24 years. The last born is 16. That is our last born is 16. How old am I? Drop in your answers. Okay. Crack your brain and drop in your answers. I'll be here to review all answers. Near the power bank. Mathematics testing and they book. And so, for some reason, I never see anybody. Oh, yeah, it should be my answer. Guys, this is an IQ test, mathematics IQ test. Come in, guys, let's solve the question on the screen. Come in, guys, let's solve the question on the screen. Welcome to today's mathematics IQ test. Test your brain with this question on the screen and drop your answers in the comments. I'm the oldest. My sister is 20. My brother is 24 years. The last born is 16. How old am I? Guys, drop in your answers in the comments. This is a normal mathematics test. Okay, nothing twisted. It is straightforward. It is something you have to think and get the answer correctly. Take, take, take now. It is something that is straightforward forward and not twisted. Crack this math test and tell me the answer in the comments. I'll be giving you guys time because this is mathematics. I'll be here to get all answers. I don't want to talk much because it's something that you have to think about. IQ tests, mathematics. Hi, Brent. Brent said older than 24. Older than 24. The question said, how old am I? Check the question. The question said, how old am I? I'm the oldest, okay? My sister is 20 years. My brother is 24. The last born is 16. How old am I? Supreme said 28. Hmm. Okay, guys, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. This is interesting. This is interesting. Guys, so welcome to today's mathematics IQ test. Let's test your math IQ. Let's test your brain with this interesting question on the screen. Crack the question on the screen and drop in your answer in the comments. Let's see the people with the correct answers. Where are my mathematicians in the house? The mathematician is soon go off. Where are my mathematicians in the house? Drop in your answers in the comments. Don't we have mathematicians in this space? Guys, crack this first question that is on your screen. I am the oldest. My sister is 20 years. My brother is 24. Okay. The last born is 16. How old am I? Christian said 25. Okay, guys, more answers, more answers, more answers. At the end, we find out the winner or the winners for today's mathematics IQ. Let's see the geniuses in the house. Of course, you all are genius, you all are smart, you all are great, you all are the real VIP. Drop in your answers. Let's see how sharp our brains are. I'm the oldest. My sister is 20 years. My brother is 24 years. The last born is 16. How old am I? Drop in your answers, guys. Drop, 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 drop. Let's see. Oh my God. Guys, I'm excited. I want to see the correct answer of this on the screen in the comment section. Kenna said 35. Oh my God. Thank you for commenting at Kenna. Guys, what do you think? Is it correct? Drop in your answers. Crack this question. This is a mathematics question. Crack the question and drop your answers in the comments. This is a mathematics question. Crack the question and drop your answers. We have answers already in the comments. Someone said 28, 25, 35, 24. Are they correct? Hi, Galaxy. Galaxy said 25 or above. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. We're gonna find out at the end of this live stream. Let's keep it coming, guys. Let's see the mathematicians in the house. Guys, this is a brain teaser question. This is a brain test to test your brain and knowledge. I'm the oldest. My sister is 20 years. My brother is 24. The last born is 16. Trust me, this is simple if you can calm your mind. Okay? Only the calm thinkers can get this right. How old am I? Guys, you're welcome to today's mathematics IQ test. To test your knowledge in mathematics, crack the question on the screen. Trust me, you can, okay? Crack the question on the screen and tell me the answer to this question, okay? She said scientist information assumption is not information. That is not, I don't understand. What do you mean by that, Ashing? Beverly said at least 25. Hmm. If you check this question correctly, like if you check this question and just trust me, you're going to get the answer. If you check the way this question is, read it well, you are definitely gonna get the answer because this is just a normal, let's say, number sequence that is taught in school. Okay, so number sequence cannot just, sometimes it doesn't come directly. It can come in form of a sentence. Do you understand? Mathematics question can also come in form of sentence, in form of, long words. Do you understand? Not necessarily to just come in, 6 plus 6 or 7 plus 7 or multiply this or this. It can also come in sentence. So if you calm your mind at Shing Lag, okay, nobody's doing assumption. It's just to test your brain in calculations. Beverly said 25. Okay, thank you, Beverly. Gelasius said 26. CF said 25. Okay, guys, keep it coming. We are gonna find out. Okay, keep it coming. We are gonna find out at the end of the live stream because I'm going to say the final answer and I'm also going to be explaining why. Okay, so keep it coming because we are yet to learn. We are yet to learn. We are yet to learn and acquire new knowledge. Okay, let me take the question again so as for you to understand it properly. I am the oldest. My sister is 20 years. My brother is 24 years. The last born is 16 years. How old am I? Andy said 26. Okay. Guys, thank you for the likes. Please double tap your screen and like the live stream. Okay. Very important. Double tap, like the live stream, guys. Guys, you're welcome to today's mathematics IQ test. We have an interesting mathematics question on your screen. just to test your knowledge in mathematics, okay, and to test your calculations. All right, so guys, drop in your answers in the comments. Let's see the people or the person with the correct answer. CF said on the second thought, the A is at least 25, and this is if he is not the oldest of twins. CF, what A do you mean? What do you mean by the A? What do you mean by the A? Who are you referring to? Are you referring to the oldest person, or are you referring to the sister or brother? That is the question given on the screen. Or are you referring to the last born? Let us know, okay? So your answer is 25, right? Okay, okay, noted. But just know the question. The question said, I'm the oldest. My sister is 20. My brother is 24. The last born is 16. How old am I? Okay. So we are trying to find out the age of the oldest sibling. So guys, drop in your answers in the comments. Let's see how smart we are. I just you Josie Castro said 28. Okay, okay. Thanks for commenting, Josie Castro. So we have different answers in the comments. People said 28, 25, 35, 26, 25. Guys, feel free to drop your answers. If you think they are right, drop your answer to support the particular number that is correct. Okay, or you can drop your own answer. Let's find out. Let's find out, guys. Guys, so welcome to today's IQ Mathematics test to test your knowledge in mathematics. Okay, this is a normal calculation being done in school. Okay, the normal number sequence, but it is written in sentence just for you to know, like to crack your brain. I'm the oldest. My sister is 20 years. My brother is 24. The last one is 16. How old am I? Jordan Martin said, depends on how many siblings you, the person, has. I think the question is so clear to know how many siblings this very particular person, okay? How many siblings this very particular person has, okay? I'm the oldest, my sister, my brother, the last born. So definitely you should know that this person has three siblings, right? Connie said 28. Okay, thank you, Connie. More answers, guys. More answers. Let's find out the geniuses. Jordan sure is not the only banner said impossible to know. Are you serious? Guys, you agree with her? Do you think so? What is the last burn? Guys, like I always say, if you want to get the answer to this question, just see it the way it is, okay? Especially if, let's say, for instance, a question is given to you in a school, in a class test, okay, in reality, in real life. Let's say a question like this is given to you. You don't need to say the question is not complete or the question is not clear. You have to read it exactly the way it is, because for your teacher to set a question for you like this, the teacher knows that the question he or she said is actually very correct. All you need is just to crack your brain. Do you understand? The teacher is trying to make you to think. If she sets the normal number sequence, like the way it is written, with the arrow up and down, you might get the answer like 99% of sure you might get the answer so quick. But she wants you to get the answer, like you have to think. She don't want you to easily just get. She wants you to think for you to get the answer. And the more you are thinking, the more you are becoming perfect when it comes to mathematics or any question at all. If you get a question that is very simple, that you don't even need to think, something like 1 plus 1, you you don't need to think 1 plus 1. You already know that 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. So you have, that is why the more you think about a particular question to get the question, the more you are getting better when it comes to your thinking faculty, the more you are getting better when it comes to calculations, right? Okay. 28, Adia said 28 if there is 4 years between all the siblings, okay. ZN said 28, okay, ZN. Z Nasir. Jordan says, so I am thinking, question if I have all the info. Jordan said, you want me to say older than 24. Okay, you mean your answer is older than 24? You mean your answer is older than 24? Can you tell us the exact number you think this person is? There is a pattern. Jordan, trust me, there is a pattern. You just need to understand the question. In the comment section, I'm already seeing the correct answers in the comment section. I'm also seeing the wrong answers in the comment section. So people saying the correct answer already knows the pattern of this question. I'm telling you the real truth. The people that commented the correct answer already know the pattern. If you read this question again, you will know that this question has a pattern. Okay, you will know that this question, I already mentioned it. I said something about number sequence. So you should know that this question has a pattern. The brother is 24, not the oldest. Yes, the brother is 24, not the oldest. The oldest is different. The oldest is more like the person writing this. I'm the oldest. My sister is 28. So meaning that this, I'm the oldest. Okay. So it simply means that, if you frame it, you see that the person that is the writer. So I'm the one that set it. So I put it this way: I am the oldest. My sister is 20 years. My brother is 24. The last one is 16. How old am I? The unholy said, "You are impossible is an answer in maths. You often get problems where the actual." Thank you. Thank you for the whole thing. Jordan Martin to indicate I should find the pattern you ask, how old am I as the oldest, that's all. Okay. Gali two stone said eight. Okay, thank you, Gali two stone. Thanks for your comments. Like I said, I'm seeing the correct answer and I'm also seeing the wrong answer in the comments. A teacher asking a simple question would make it simple for students to not sleep. Hi, Linda. Linda said 24. Thanks for your comments. Like I said, I'm seeing the correct answer in the comments and I'm also seeing the wrong answer in the comments. Guys, keep on commenting. Let's find out at the end of the live stream the correct answer to this question. Hi, Young Fong. Hello, you're welcome to my live stream, Young Fong. Nice to have you here. Guys, we have an interesting mathematics IQ test on the screen to test your knowledge in mathematics. Can you crack this question and drop your answers in the comments? Let's see the people with the correct answers. Hi, James. James, you're welcome to my live stream. Guys, you're welcome to today's IQ mathematics test. I have an interesting mathematics question on the screen. I'm the oldest. My sister is 20. My brother is 24. The last one is 16. How old am I? Feel free to drop your answers in the comments. Let's interact. Hi, Sammy. Sammy Nice said you are 24. Are you serious? Thanks for commenting at Sammy Nice. Guys, dropping more answers. Let's find out the correct answer for tonight's math question. Hi Mimi. Mimi said 28. Okay, thanks for commenting, Mimi. Guys, no answers to this question. Let's test your knowledge in mathematics. Okay, let's find out the final answer. Definitely, we're gonna find out at Mimi, okay? Just stay through the live stream. Of course, I do share the final answer and my explanation. I don't go without saying the final answer, and I don't go without explaining, okay? Yes. Mobile said 50. Wow, thanks for commenting, Mobile. Zombies, thank you for your comments. Zombies said at least 25. Okay, thanks for your opinion. I've seen your explanation as zombies, but the truth is that you should be looking at the pattern used in the question, okay? Not really the meaning of the question, but the pattern used, because this is mathematics, right? And it requires calculation and solving. Thank you for your comments, Zombies. So Zombies said at least 25 should be the answer. Hi, Elizabeth. Kia said they want 28 but could be 24 brother is a twin, the other is same age but older by seconds of minutes. Okay, thanks for your suggestion, Kia. But there is no twin mentioned here, and I don't think there is anybody that is twin in this question. But thank you so much for your suggestion. Okay. Jefferson said 11 to 5. Thank you for your comments. Hi, Elizabeth. More answers, guys. More answers, guys. Can you crack this mathematics question on your screen? I'm the oldest. My sister is 20 years. My brother is 24. The last born is 16. How old am I? Hi, Nicole. Nicole said 25. Thanks for your comments. Hi, Kani. Kani said 28. Okay. Thanks for commenting at Kani. Guys, more comments, more comments. I can see the correct answers in the comments, and I can also see the wrong answers in the comments. Okay. Do well to share yours. Test your IQ in mathematics, guys. Let's go. Hi, Rodrigo. Rodrigo said 28. Okay, guys, let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. Test your knowledge in mathematics. Then it said 24 and 9 months. Okay, Denise, thanks for your comments. Guys, check the pattern of the question, then drop the correct answer, okay? You can do this once you get the pattern of the question, how it is set, how it is being set, you can get the correct answer. Monster said 22. Okay, Monster. Remember the question said I'm the oldest. So when you are saying 22, you should know what you are saying. Shudo said, John said 24. Okay, thanks for your comment. Shudo said less than or equals to 24 and less than any reasonable age that would make you too old to be alive, as well as your parents old to too old to have dated a child 16 years ago. Hmm. Alvira said, hello, I. Beyond that, it's impossible to give one certain age with the present information, I would think. Siwa said, you are 28, okay? Alvira said 28. Corinne said, hello, Corinne said 8. Claire said 28. Okay. Thank you guys for your comments. Keep it coming, guys. We will still find out the final. Of course, how we do it here, we also explain why. Shudo, I've heard what you said. Okay. But the truth is that when a question is given to you, I would always say this, when a question is given to you, an examination question or a test, you should always look out for the question itself, just the question itself, check the question itself, understand the question itself, see how the question, the pattern is being, set, okay? Is it number sequence? From the beginning of this video, I told you guys that this question is a number sequence, but it is written in sentence form. So you have to look at it as the topic of what it is, not really about the age thing. You have to look at it the way it is. A teacher can even twist a question to be like, I'm the oldest, my sister is, let's say, I can say my sister is 20 years, my brother is 30 years, meaning 10 years gap, right? Okay, so I've seen someone said the gap is not necessary, is not common. How can someone give birth to have a 4 years gap? It's possible, but it's not what we are looking out for, because a teacher can even say 10 years gap or 20 years gap. She just set a question for you to check the pattern and drop the answer to the question, right? Claire said 28. Thanks for your comments. Akofan said older than 24. Goofy said 32. Thank you guys for commenting. Dennis said you are a newborn, but we are 28 in a past life before reincarnation. Guys, more comments, guys. Praise, you're welcome. Sarah, you're welcome. Hi, India. Hi, India. You're welcome. Is it Gaius? Gaius, you're welcome. Gaius said 25. Thanks for your comments, Gaius. Let's find out, okay? Elena said 25. Thanks for your comments. Shudo said, I believe my answer is correct. Isn't it greater than equals to 24? Greater than or equals to 24? Roughly 84, assuming your parents like to live to 100, why they close to have children every 4 years is optional and unreliable to derive an answer. Your comment is not bad at Shudo, okay? Of course, the answer is supposed to be something like what you just said, that is greater than or equals to, but it shouldn't be equals to, okay? It shouldn't be equals to 24 unless if they are twins anyways, okay? But I understand your comments. I understand your comments. Hi, Kalapa said 13. Lusco said, hello. Colin said 28. Okay, thanks for your comments. Ashley said 30. Danny said 28. Thank you for commenting. Let's keep it coming. KLR said 28. Okay. Elena 30 said the oldest. The oldest. Let's keep it coming, guys. White boy said 28. Simple math. Thanks for your comments, White math. Let's keep it coming, guys. All I know is that I can see the correct answers on the screen in the comments, and I can also see the wrong answers. Okay, so at the end, we will finalize it. Okay. Hi, Snowy. Snow said 28. Thank you for commenting. Shudo said, was my answer correct, or is there a particular solution? I can't find my NH. Okay, now. Shudo, before I started this live stream, even along the line, I said that this question, I gave an hint, like I gave a hint and I also gave an inspo. I said that this question, you should, if you want to answer it, I just gave the secret that this question is a number sequence. Okay, so you should know what is number sequence. You should know what is number sequence. All right. I said that this question is a number sequence that is written in form of, that is set in form of a sentence. Okay, is set in form of sentence. You know, sometimes mathematics cannot come, the calculation cannot just come in numbers, just like 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2, or divide 6 by 2. It might come in long form of sentence for you to solve and calculate it, right? So I already given, it's more like I've given an inspo from the beginning of this live stream, just for you all to solve the answer and get the answer correctly. Okay, I've given a pattern just for you guys to solve the question. So number sequence, we were taught number sequence in school. So when you hear number sequence, you should know what number sequence is. When a number is going up, when a number is going down. So when a question like this is given to you, you check what it's all about. You check the pattern. Since I've already said number sequence, you should know what and what to check. Unless if you want the teacher to tell you the answer, like I gave an exam and I'm already telling you the answer to the examination. I Olishade said it could be literally any number above 24. Okay, thank you for commenting. Jelly said older. Okay, Seth said there is no info on how we can get answer. I've already given an info there. I said the question is number sequence. Number sequence. So check the pattern. I wouldn't say when a teacher sets a question in exam, the teacher will not tell you the answer, right? Or when you are writing an examination question, will the teacher come and tell you the answer even before you write or before you submit? The teacher will only give you guidelines on how to get the answer, which I already did. You should know that this question is number sequence. So with the number sequence I already mentioned, you should know what to expect or what will be the answer to this question, which I told you guys that some people have even gotten the answer and have dropped the answer in the comment section, because I can see the correct answers in the comment section and I can also see wrong answers in the comment section. So those people that got the correct answer, they understood, right? The truth is that Shudo, you still don't understand my explanation. Now I'm asking you now, what is number sequence, Shudo? Tell me the meaning of number sequence in the comment section. Guys, I want you to watch his comments. I know that there are intelligent people here online. There are people that are very, very smart. When I mean smart, they are very, very smart. Yes, and I know that some persons like that are here watching this live stream. Okay. So I want to know, Trudeau, I'm asking you a question. What is number sequence? Let's find out from your meaning, then we can go with it and finalize this whole argument, because I've already given an inspo, tell you guys that this is a number sequence. It is written in a sentence form for you to get a number that is going up, a number that is going down. How do you do it? How do you now get the final answer? And again, you wouldn't ask me to tell you the answer now when I'm not ready to say the answer. Because even in school, when the examination is set, you cannot tell your teacher to tell you the answer to that question until when everyone is done, when the examination is through, when you guys are done with the exam. That is when you can meet the teacher and tell the teacher, please teacher, I want you to tell me the answer to this question. It's a kind of confusing. I wrote my own answer, but I want to be sure of what I wrote. That is when the teacher will now tell you, okay, let me explain better, right? Not when the examination is going on. I've never seen something like that. Okay, even when I was in school, yes, I've never seen something like that during examination or during a test like this. I would come and ask teacher to come and tell me or explain to me or tell me the answer to the question. So with this, I've even given an inspo. I've even given you guys, people that are smart are taking advantage of my, it's more like Shudo wants me to tell him the answer or something. I don't understand. Okay, a sequence of numbers is just numbers listed one after the next, isn't it? This is also contextual. Since a sequence is a bit vague or ambiguous and can mean various things in different math contexts. Like it's broad and can mean various things in different math contexts. Think I'm so glad you said something like this now, that it is broad. Now, why are you going through other math tests? Meanwhile, you should be focused on this very particular question. I don't know, you are comparing this question with maybe a particular question. Just like what you say now, it can be broad and can mean various things in different math contexts. Now, look at this question the way it is and find out the number. You should be checking the gaps. I don't know how else to explain this to you, honestly. And I'm not even ready for, for any argument. That is just the real truth. Okay, you should be checking the gaps. That is what sequence is all about. The gaps between a number or among numbers. Do you understand? That is what you should be checking. The gaps, that is what number sequence is. Is the number ascending? Is the number descending? I don't know how else to explain to you at Shudo. And I know that there are various intelligent people here online that can even explain way better. If you guys know how to explain to you, please, you should come and explain. Your teacher is stranded. Shudo said, this is the point we are telling you that you seem to keep missing. Didi Budi said, there is no answer because she's making this up, you know. Oh my God. Hi, Beauty by Gloria. Welcome to my live stream. Alan Kana said 24, of course. Thank you for commenting. No problems, Shudo. Thank you so much for all your suggestions and explanation. Thank you all for all your explanations. I appreciate your comments. But all I know is that people are actually commenting the correct answer in the comment section. How were they able to get the answer? Kala said 510. Thanks for commenting at Kala. Kayla. Kayla, thanks for your comments. Thank you, Kayla. Thanks for your suggestions. No opinion is a waste. You're welcome. Okay, let me read your comments again. Since you want me to read it. So we are gonna start the 20 to the 40 to the 16. So 2 plus 2. Please, where did you get 2 plus 2? Where is 2 there? Where did you get 2 plus 2? Because it's a kind of confusion. I'm not seeing 2 plus 2 on the screen, on the question. Is 4 plus 1 is 5. So it's basically 5. And if we add that 0, please, Kella, tell me where you saw 2 plus 2 because I don't know. What boy said 28 because it's just adding 4 each time. Okay, thanks for your comments, what boy. We're gonna find that, guys. More comments, more answers. Let's keep it coming. Let's warm up our brain. Let's know how smart our brain and active how active our brain is, right? Because the more you crack your brain in mathematics, mathematics is not supposed to be soft. It's something you need to crack your brain and drop the answer. That is why most people say that mathematics is difficult, but it is not. Trust me, I read mathematics. So when people start arguments like this, of course I know what to say because that's my course. So trust me, math is simple. It depends on how you see it. That's just it. Guys, so welcome to today's IQ mathematics test. Crack the question on your screen and drop the answer in the comment section. I have a lot of people saying different answers in the comments. People saying 28, people saying 16, so people saying so many. Guys, what do you think is the answer? Drop yours in the comments, okay? Calculate and drop your answers. Let's find out who are the people with the correct answers. Hi Ezra. Ezra said 28. Thank you for your comment, Ezra. I appreciate you. Anna Bebita said 27 and she also said 28. Just one answer for this question. Thank you for your comment, Anna Bebita. I appreciate you guys. More comments, more answers. Let's crack our knowledge in mathematics and see if we are going to end up with the correct answer. Okay. So this question has a pattern. If you know your number sequence, you are going to answer this question correctly like a genius. Without much talk, without much arguments, the question is straightforward. Make use of the pattern and get the answer. That is what mathematics is all about. We answer questions based on what we see, yes, and how the question is being set so as to get the correct answer. So I'm giving you guys the hint. If you know your number sequence very well, the ascending and the descending order, how numbers are being arranged, and the gaps between each numbers, you're going to get the answer to this question. Trust me. Yoon said 28. Thanks for commenting, Yoon. Eugene. TSD said 32. Wow, thanks for commenting. Scout said hello. You're welcome. Hi Scouts, you're welcome to my live stream. The night said 28, assuming everyone is 4 years apart. Okay. Thanks for your comments. The night. Thank you for commenting. Guys, more comments. Let's find out the real answer for this question. I can see correct answers in the comments and I can also see wrong answers. To calculate this mathematics and drop your comments. This is a normal number sequence, okay? Written in sentence form just for you to drop your answers, crack your brain, warm up your brain and drop your answers. That is why it is an IQ test, right? Scouts, this is not a game. This is normal topic answers that you just need to crack your brain, look into the question. Of course, there are people that have given me the right answers already. There are people that have given me the correct answers already in the comments. So just something you need to calm down, crack the question and get the answer. Since I've given you the inspo that this is number sequence, you should know by now what you should be expecting, like the answer to the question. The verse of the day, guy. Hello. Louise said you are older than them. That's my answer. Thanks, thanks for commenting, Louise. Can you just drop a particular number? Okay, because others have a particular number. Just drop a particular number. Hi, Sophia Susie. You're welcome. Of course, at Susie, of course, just stay through the live stream and find out yourself, okay? Hi, SL. SL said 28. Okay, okay. Thanks for commenting, SL. Guys, keep it coming. What do you think is the answer? Some persons are saying 28, while some are saying 32, while some are saying older than, while some are saying impossible. What do you think is the answer, guys? Sophia said 28. Okay. Thanks for your comment, Sophia Susie. Sophia Susie. That's F60 said 60. Okay. Why do you think it's 60? Pam said 228. That's L60. Why do you think it's 60? Don't you think 60 is way far from what we're talking about? Like the age gap and all the rest of them. Don't you think 60 is much? Forever 22 A said at least 24. At least 24. Okay. Are you sure? Are you sure? Sophia, calm down. Calm down. Okay, calm down. You will still find out. That's for sure. Sarah said if speaker is the oldest, she could be any age over 24. Okay. Of course, because the oldest, it's very clear I'm the oldest. So for the person that is the speaker, the person I'm referring to, since the person is oldest, of course she should be over 24 years, right? Yes. She should be older than her brother. She should be older than her brother since she is the oldest. Had it been it was not clearly written that, oh, this person is the oldest. Let's say they just said, I have a sister, she's 20 years. I have a brother, she's 24 years. I have a last born, she's 16 years. How old am I? Then you see that that kind of question is not clear because the person, we don't know if she's older or if she's younger. They just said, I have a sister, she's 20, I have a brother, I have a last born. But this question is stated clearly that I'm the oldest. So the speaker, I'm the oldest. My sister is 20. My brother is 24. The last born is 16. Then how old am I? So make use of your number sequence and get the correct exact number to this question. Okay, so your answer is 28. Thanks for commenting at Sarah. A big shout out to you. Sarah have been a great commenter in this channel. Thank you, Sarah, for always showing up. Alison said, I don't know, you could be any age. So, Alison, let's say this question is being asked in your class. Let's say in an interview or in your class, normal test. So you will tell your teacher that you don't know. Is that what you're going to write in the answer? Let's say the question is being set in class. No matter how difficult a question is, if you say I don't know, that means you are not even ready, like you're not even ready for that course. Sophia said, is it 28? Sophia is just eager to know the exact number. Alison said older than 24, but we don't know. Yes, you guys are gonna find out. Not now, but you guys are gonna find out. Just keep dropping answers, exercise patience, stay through the life. That is how we do it here. People that have been here will know that we do explain, we do People like Sarah will tell you that the answer will definitely drop. You just have to wait till when it's time. Hi, Mom's Lies of Farming. Hello, you're welcome. That's one kid said 28. Thanks for commenting. Lynn Faber, older than 24. Thanks for commenting. You're welcome. Mom's Lies of Farming, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Randy said older than 24. Of course, it's a pattern. Of course, it's a pattern. There is a pattern there. There is a logical pattern. The sentence there or the numbers you are seeing there follows a logical pattern or rule. So the only thing there is for you to read it and find out, identify that rule and use it to find the number that is the answer to this question. But this question, the numbers there follow a logical pattern. Okay? Yes, so you need to identify that rule and use it to find the answer to the question. So somebody said if there is a pattern, is it 28? You are still asking questions. You should tell me. Of course, there is a pattern. So if you already know that, as you have known now that there is a pattern, okay, because this is a number sequence, those number sequence are broad, but for this very particular question and the numbers you are seeing on the screen, okay, follows that very particular pattern, logical pattern or rule, right? So all you need is just to identify the pattern it follows, identify the rule, and use it to find the next number. Yes, it's a sequence. I said it before starting this live stream. I even said it at the middle. So the only thing is that it is in a sentence form, but that's a number sequence. So all you need is just to find the pattern, the logical pattern, okay, identify it, the rule, and use it to find the number that we're looking for. So like I said, some persons solved this and they got the answer, and the answer they wrote it in the comment section. So I'm seeing the right answer in the comment section, and I'm also seeing the wrong answers. So for those people to get the right answer, that shows they follow that very particular pattern, right? Because if the question is impossible, no one would get the correct answer. So the fact that some people solve this shows the pattern can be identified. So that is just it. The pattern is so clear. So the pattern is so clear. There is nothing twisted. This is not a guesswork. This is number sequence that has a pattern. Okay. So all you need to know is to find out if the numbers are going up or going down, and find out the gap between those numbers and drop your answers. That's all. That's all. That's just it. Numbers written in sequence. I wonder why some persons, not really everybody, because most people commented the right answer. So I wonder why some persons don't get this. Like, this is not a guesswork. This is something that has a pattern. This is not like a framed or something that has no meaning. This is actually a mathematics that we do solve normal number sequence being taught in school. Okay, yes. So this mathematics question has a pattern, is a number sequence, it has a logical rule. Okay, all you need is just to identify how the number is going, if the number is going up or if the number is going down, and the gaps between numbers or among the numbers. Not necessarily the meaning of the sentence, but some persons were like, can somebody be 4 years older than the other? 4 years is too much. We're not talking about getting the, I don't know. We're not talking about the literal meaning. We're talking about mathematics here, not English. We're talking about mathematics, calculation, solving. So what we are doing here is to solve the question, not necessarily the literal meaning of the sentence. You want to get the meaning of the sentence. Meanwhile, the question says, how old am I? The age, that is what we're looking for. And I gave you guys an inspo and told you guys that this question is what? Number sequence. So all you need is, if you understand your number sequence very well, you should check the pattern. And how do you check the pattern? Not the words there, but the numbers. Since the question is given in numbers, the question is actually given in numbers, not in letters. Had it been the question was given arranged in letters, find the next letter, then you start thinking of, okay, what's the next letter? But the question is arranged in numbers. Okay, the question are arranged in numbers. So what you should be looking for is the numbers itself, not the words, the English words there, but the numbers. We have 20 years, we have 24, we have 16. Then how did it go? They said, how old am I? Then what is the next number? From 16, 20, 24, and all the rest of them. What is the next one? So the number is what you should be looking at, because that is what they asked you. What the question said. How old am I? They did not say you should start explaining who the sister is or who the speaker is, or who. They just want you to solve it based on the numbers given to you already. And the question is so clear that I stated, I'm the oldest. I didn't put I'm the oldest. That is when you will see it as a confusing question. So I added I'm the oldest. The reason why I wrote it I'm the oldest is for you people to know that the person, the speaker. So when you are right, you want to get the answer, you should know that the answer you are getting above, should be above the other numbers there. That is why I said I'm the oldest. Because I didn't put I'm the oldest, it would be more confusing. Like it will be very, very confusing and so hard to get. But I added I'm the oldest so that you know that any answer you are getting, you should know that you are getting the highest number that is more than 20, number that is more than 24. So for those of you saying equals to 24, I don't know why you're saying equals to 24. I didn't said the speaker should be I'm the same age with my brother. I didn't mean I wanted to, I wanted the answer to be 24. I would have said in my question, I'm the I'm I'm the same age with my brother. I would have set the question to be I'm the same age with my brother. My sister is 20 years. Our last born is 16 years. How old am I? Then you know now that is where you now know that, oh, this person is a twin. Since she's the same age with her brother, that means they are twins. So they must be of the same age. So any age the twin brother is, that is actually the age the twin sister will be. But in this case, I did not say they are of the same, I'm the same age with my brother. I stated it, I'm the oldest. So any number you're looking for should be older than the rest of the numbers on the screen. I don't know if you guys get me. So that is my explanation. And okay, let me show my face. So that's so let me show my face so that I can conclude this question and ask the next question, because we have another interesting sequence question again that you need to crack your brain. Another second question. Okay. All right. So guys, this is really serious. So the question sets on the screen. I appreciate you all. Like, you all are so amazing, especially the people that got the answer right. You guys are, oh my god, you guys are so intelligent. You guys are smart. And for those of you that tried to comment, like made an attempt, you're also smart. But for those of you that argued, I don't know what to tell you guys. The truth is that you should always focus on a question, directly the question given to you by your teacher. Always focus on getting the answer. Do not focus on adding your own, like adding your own opinion. Just focus on getting the answer directly. Okay, just the question, the way the question is. And this question is so valid, okay, because this is a valid number sequence. This is a valid number sequence, okay? A valid number sequence question that is being set in a sentence form. Do you get it? And a lot of you people commented the correct answer, okay? So this follows a consistent logical, it follows a consistent logical rule. If you check very well, like I told you guys, this is a number sequence. So this very particular question follows a normal logical rule, okay, consistent logical rule. So if you check the question, it said, I'm the oldest. My sister is 20 years. My brother is 24 years. The last born is 16 years. How old am I? So since I'm the oldest, my age should be more than what? Their age, right? My age should be above their age. So for those of you that said equals to 24 or greater than 24, yes, the age is supposed to be greater than 24, but you have to have the exact number, because this very particular question already has a pattern. So you're supposed to get the exact number. It's true that age is greater than 24, but you need to get the exact number because the question is asked to you. the question is given to you for you to get the exact number. So for you to get the exact number, you should be looking out for, since I've given you people the info, you should be looking out for, okay, since the oldest, that is why you need to use your IQ. Since the oldest, I'm the oldest, my sister is 20, my brother is 24, meaning that my brother is older than my sister with 4 years, right? Then the last child is 16. Then my sister is older than the last born with 4 years, which is 16. Then what age will I be? Meaning that I'll also be older than my brother with 4 years. You see, the gap is now what? 4 years gap. 4 years gap. You see the sequence there. So it's so clear. It has a logic, it has a consistent sequence. 4 years gap, 16, 20, 24. Then the next number will be what? 28. So that is the correct answer. So for those of you that, thank you so much, Everest. For those of you that got 28, you guys are really listening. Because if this question is not clear, if this question is not, you know, is not normal number sequence, and if this question is not solvable, people will not get the right answer. But I'm so happy that a lot of people got the answer. Then how come they got the answer if the question is not possible? See, they got the answer because the question is understandable. They understood the sequence, the gap. They understood it very well. That is the reason why they got the right answer. So Mazion got the right answer. He said 28. And Randy said 28 is correct. Who else? Danton Kid said 28 is correct. Sophia Susie said 28. She's correct. Sierra said 28. She's correct. Who else? Um, who else? 6 said 28 is correct. Yun said 28 is correct. The Knight said 28 is correct. Anna said 28. She's correct. Ezra said 28. What Boy said 28 is correct. Kayla said 28 is correct. Who else? Who else? Snowy said 28. What Boy said 28. KLR said 28. Danny said 28. CY Lou said 28 is correct. Okay. India said 28. Sarah said 28. Space said 28. Claire said 28. Corintel said 28. Evira said 28. Tiwen said 28. Tiwen Rochelle said 28. They are correct. Rodrigo said 28 is correct. Kenya Murphy said 28 is correct. Kiara said 28 is correct. Mimi said 28. She's correct. Gali Two Stone said 28 is correct. ZNA Sia said 28. She's correct. Corinne said 28. She's correct. Supreme Duelist Guy said 28. Oh my God. Sophia said 28. Sophia, I just mentioned your name, Sophia Susie. So you guys, these are the people that got the answer correct. And yeah, a big shout out to you guys. I know that most of you guys might have, left. But always know that if you miss any of this explanation, let's say in all my live stream, if there's anyone you miss, always go back to stream that part and watch the explanation so you don't miss out again. So with this, we have another second question we need to try out. Okay, let's see if we can find it. Okay, let's try out this question. Drop in your answers in the comments. Find the next letter, drop your answers in the comments. This also has a pattern. I don't set questions that don't have pattern. I don't set questions that are not reasonable. I don't set questions that are not in line with the normal teachings in school, the normal topic being taught in school. So all those questions are valid. Guys, what's the next letter to this? This also has a pattern. Okay, we all know that number sequence is broad. So this one, we have to, I arrange the numbers. Sorry, the alphabets. I arrange the letters, okay, in sequence. So all you need is to find the next letter, check the letters, and find out the gaps between those, or yeah, find out the gaps between each letter and drop the next letter after J. Check the question on the screen, drop your answers in the comment section. Let's see the people with the correct answers. What's the next letter, guys? This also has a pattern. Let's see the people with the correct answer. So these letters are arranged in sequence. What's the next letter after J? Write the question on your screen and drop the answer in the comments. What will be the next letter? Hi Priyesh. Priyesh said K. Okay, thanks for commenting at Priyesh. Hi, our chef. Our chef said K. Okay. We have the same answer, two answers coming from two different people. Guys, let's keep it coming. Do you guys think it's K? Check the pattern, check the sequence, how the alphabet is arranged. The alphabet is arranged for you to get the next letter. The alphabets are arranged for you to get the next letter. So what is the next letter after J? Check it well. The letters are well arranged in patterns, in sequence. Check it well and drop the next letter after J. We have C, we have D, we have H, we have I, we have J. Then what is the next letter? What should be the next letter after J? Hi, Dennis. Dennis said O. Okay. Thank you for commenting, Dennis. Let's wait and find out. Let's wait and find out. But always know that this very particular question follows a pattern. Okay. This is the sequence. So the letters are arranged for you to know the next letter that follows. The letters are well arranged for you to know the next letter that follows. Okay, so guys, all you need is to make use of your IQ. You don't need to overthink it, just look at the way the letters are arranged and you can find out the next letter after J. You go now. Bon, on va mal les canards. Why are you awake? Hello? Guys, so welcome to today's IQ Mathematics test. Solve the question on your screen. What is the next letter? Drop your answers in the comments. Let's interact. Malachi said M. Do you think so? Thanks for commenting, Malachi. Tonasami said OPQR. Okay, which is the exact letter? We are looking for one letter. Which is the next letter, the exact letter for the question? I not W said K. Okay, thanks for commenting. Not W. Dennis said O or S. Okay, more answers, guys. More answers. Let's find out the person or the people with the correct answer. I want to see the mathematicians, because these letters are arranged in sequence for you to find the next letter. So more answers to test your brain. Let's find out at the end the missing letter there. I mean, yes, it's one letter, just one letter. Find the next letter, just one. Sophia said K. I am Betsyan said N. Okay. You will find out later at I am Betsyan and others. Pony Sammy said, I guess it is in a sequence like CD without A, B, two letters. H, I, J without E, F, G, three letters. O, P, Q, R without K, L, M, N, four letters. So the answer is, we just need one letter at Pony Sammy. C, D, H, I, J. What is the next letter after J? Just follow the sequence with the other letters, with the way other letters are arranged. Jeffrey said P. Okay, more answers, guys. We have P in the comments, we have O, we have N, we have K. Which one is the correct answer? Hi, MS Happy. Hello. How are you doing, MS Happy? Hope you're good. She said, hi, everybody. The next letter is N, since that's the space between D and H. D and H. Okay. Thank you for commenting. We'll still find out. Now we have three people saying N. Okay, and all the rest of them. We also have someone said O, P, Q, and all the rest of them. Let's find out. Guys, drop your opinion, drop your answers, check the question on the screen, and write the answer in the comments. Bonnie Sammy said, but it has a sequence of increasing the space. So the D and H has 3 letters space, then it might be 4 letters, so it's O. Okay, so you're saying your answer is O. No problems as Bonnie Sammy. Jenny said C. Thanks for commenting, Janice. But I thought you said something like, I thought you have commented at Dennis. I thought you said O or S. You weren't even sure. You weren't sure, and you're not saying T. So have you concluded on one now? This is not a guesswork. If you look at the question is so clear. You don't even need to guess anything. Just look at the question. You understand that it has a pattern and it is arranged. So all you need is just to find out the gaps between them and drop in the answers. Okay. CDHIJ. This is a normal sequence being taught in school. But you guys know that sequence is actually broad. Okay. So this is the pattern we are using today. So when you check the numbers, you see how it is being arranged just for you to find the next number, the next letter, sorry. So the rule or whatever the pattern is clear. The way you're going to get the answer is from the beginning of the letter given to you. And the beginning of the letter given to you is C. Okay, that's where you get your answer. If you check the word C, this is normal alphabet A to Z. So you check C, you check D, and if you check the next letter H, you check the next letter I, you check the next letter J, then you find the next letter that will follow J. Just one letter, that's all. Answers the question. Hi Davis. Hi Tobo. You're welcome to my live stream. Dennis, just stay through the live stream. At Dennis, I've heard your own answer. Okay, just like every other person that commented their answers. All you need is just to stay through the live stream. In few minutes, I'm going to be ending the live, and before I end the live, I'm going to be saying the answer and of course explaining what I have on the board, on the screen. Okay, so all you do for me is to just stay through the live. Yes, I've seen your answer. You said oh, just like every other person that gave their answer. Some person said N, some person said O. Different answers, yeah, just that way. So at the end of the live stream, we finalize what we have on the board, what we have on the screen, and of course, there's no way you will not learn it or achieve or acquire the knowledge if you want. So that is just it. So let's just keep going. In few minutes, I'm actually checking my time because in few minutes I'm gonna be ending. So yeah. Hi Davis. Davis said, oh, thanks for your comments, Davis. Just stay to the live stream so that we can conclude what we have on the screen.